It's the Modern Hip Hop Channel. Today was a major event. We were voting today. The voting is still happening all the way until 8 o'clock.
Straight up.
So I had to invite my friend Maria Issa in here because I know you're so active in the community. You got a new album out today. Well, we clapping. Can we do something, please? We are in here right now. Maria Issa, ladies and gentlemen.
Always lovely to be up in here with you.
Most definitely.
Got so much love for Peter Parker and Zeke.
Come on, man.
It's a lot.
Dope album out today, Sasa.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about this project a little bit.
Man, I started working on this project, produced entirely with J Hard, Northside, Minneapolis, with a blend of the West Side and Latinx community. It's a project that just I got inspired by wanting to write about the women in my life and recognizing their empowerment and how hard not just the women in my life, but women of color and indigenous women that are always moving forward through so many different obstacles. And in such a crazy political time that we've had in the past 2 years and even beyond, you know what I'm saying? But strictly enforcing like this stomping on women's rights.
Of course.
I felt the need that I had to write and dig in. And so there's a lot of love, a lot of pain, and a lot of celebration in the project.
Yeah, you got a very, very powerful voice in this community. And I see when you activate stuff, when you talk about providing help and care for Puerto Rico, it's not just lip service. You guys are out there really making it happen. You guys are out knocking on doors, getting people excited about voting. When you were out there today, how did it feel?
You know, been out there, for, about a week right now, and it feels good. You know, sometimes you get a lot of the obstacles, and I'm just like that. You know, why should we go out and vote? We're question. It's okay. That's good that we have questions, but being able to encourage maybe first time new voters that maybe the 18-year-old crowd or even like a first time voter who just got citizenship to recognize the importance that not everyone can vote. So if you have the opportunity to vote, and you may not care for yourself, do it for somebody who does care and can.
Right. Oh, and for our future as well. It may not directly affect you today. You may not think that, but how's it going to affect your kids and your kids' kids? Like, I care about my daughter's kids, and she's only 4.
Right. And your daughter,
100%.
Hey, in 14 years, she'll be able to vote. And
come on.
And it was only, just a little bit over 60, 70 years that they were allowed to vote, right?
So very cool thing that you have with your project today. I noticed this booklet that you have.
Yeah.
And I really, really like this. I want to dive into this a little bit. It has a lot of history of your people and their journey to America and what happened when they got here, and also the lyrics to all the songs. So if you want to understand exactly what she's saying in here, you laid it all out. But there's so many dope pictures and newspaper articles and history in this. And I mean, in a digital age where everything just download it, listen to it, what's next? You're giving them something they can really like sit on. This is really cool.
Product, man. I work with kids after school programming, and I was always the girl in school that wanted to look up people, read about people that looked like me or came from where I came from, or I could relate to that. And my teachers, they weren't those people. And the books that they were providing, the curriculums, they didn't have that.
Right.
So I thought, what would a girl like me maybe in high school want to pick up to recognize that we can keep going through these obstacles and struggles that face our way, that are whether they're politically, or they're just within your own family and your own home.
Most definitely.
And so that's where the chapbook got some inspiration from, and support from my mother, who the album's actually named after her. My mother's name is Elsa, but her name on her childhood nickname is Sasa. And everybody who knows Sasa means that they've known her from the Lower East Side of New York.
Word. Yeah, no, I believe you. This is very, very cool stuff. If people want to connect with you and hear this music and potentially get this like handheld product, this amazing book that you have, and a download card and stuff like that, online, where can people reach out to you?
You can go to IAM, MariaIssa.com. You can hit me up on Twitter at Maria Issa, and or MariaIssa.com. You can go there as well. And available at your local record stores here in the Twin Cities. Fifth Element, shout out to them, and Electric Fetus, much love.
We got a couple of them left. It's cool, man. Finally. Also, there's a party out here, November 16th. You got the album release party. I'm seeing some great names on here. Shout out to my girl, Lady Midnight. Sophia Aris is going to be out there. Destiny Roberts. This thing is cool. November 16th. Where is it?
It's going to be at La Doña Cerveceria. It's the new Latinx brewery, not too far from where Go 95 is, just right across the town. So we're keeping it in for us, by us, and enjoy a new spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. Follow her on social media. It's going down, coming up on the 16th. I can't wait to dive into this thing and listen to what you have to say.
Oh, thank
exciting.
you. I got a lot of stuff, man. It's, it's like I said, I raps, so
yeah, for real. All right, before we let you go, there's still a little bit of time left to get out there to the polls today. If someone's listening to this and they're undecided, or maybe they think they might be too busy this evening, they got a little bit of time. If you get out there in line at 8 o'clock and they say it's done, but you're in line, they still got to serve you.
Yes.
What would you say to someone that's skeptical about voting today?
Go. Just think about the little kids that have been separated from their families.
Yeah.
And they don't have the opportunity to vote yet because they're underage, and their parents don't because they're not citizens. And think about, when paper towels are being thrown at my people when they needed more than a paper towel, and they needed lights and electricity. We've seen this first and foremost in our hands. We've shaken the hands of those who have survived, and they're depending on us to vote. So if you have that opportunity, go before 8, make it happen.
That's it. If you need any information, whowinsmatters.org can let you know your local polling station and whether or not you are registered today.